Welcome. This is the news in brief on Graphic Online. In today's top story, we look at the 168 Ghanaian detainees in Libya who are expected back home. Now to the news. 168 Ghanaians are expected back home from Libya following a report of modern-day slavery in the country. The Ghanaian returnees are, however, being repatriated on grounds of immigration offences. According to the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Mohamed Tijani, the affected Ghanaians are expected back home today on a chartered flight. According to him, no Ghanaian has been involved in the slave trade. The former chairperson of the Commission for Human Rights and Administrative Justice, SHRAJ, Justice Francis Emile, has reminded the government on its promise to fight corruption, for which it won the 2016 elections. According to him, the only meaningful act of the Nana-Addo-led administration in fighting corruption so far has been the passing of legislation for the establishment of the Office of Special Prosecutor.
The increase in the levels of corruption, especially among the public sector institutions, calls for radical action by government in the fight against corruption. The present administration has been elected to office partly on the basis of fighting corruption. The only meaningful thing that I have seen has been the passing of the legislation to establish the Office of Special Prosecutor. What are we doing about the Freedom of Information Bill, which has been there for decades? What are we doing about access declaration? A law which is ineffective. It is a waste of time because nobody knows who declares what.
7 people were injured Wednesday morning in Tema following an accident on the Aflao highway. The accident, which involved 4 vehicles, happened at about 5:15 a.m. close to the spot where 2 persons died last Sunday when their BMW car was crashed by rocks that fell from a tipper truck. The National Service Secretariat has directed all regional directors of the scheme to start deducting the 15 Ghana cedis monthly insurance premiums from allowances of personnel as the insurance policy starts this month. The executive director of the scheme, Mr. Yusuf Mustafa, reminded the regional directors about the start of the scheme in a memo. The NSS has partnered Glyco Life Insurance for the policy aimed at paying claims to service personnel who get involved in accidents in their line of duty. And President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo is in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire, to participate in the 5th African Union-European Union Summit. The AU-EU Summit is a key moment and opportunity to strengthen political and economic ties between the two continents. At the summit, African and EU leaders will discuss the future of EU-Africa relations and focus on investing in youth. Other priorities of the EU-Africa Partnership on Peace and Security, governance including democracy, human rights, migration and mobility will be discussed during the summit. Meanwhile, the French President Emmanuel Macron, Estonian President and Prime Minister of Netherlands are expected to visit Ghana after the summit. For more news, log on to Graphic Online, follow us on Twitter at GraphicGH and on Facebook at Daily Graphic Ghana.